my last question, and this about you specifically. I want to know what victory did you have in your career that was the most important to you, like be it as a professional, as a man, and why?
Oh, there's two. The most important victory for me was winning over in England against Junior Winter. Uh, at that time, I had $11 in our bank account, was broke. I think at that time, the most money that I ever made in my entire career in one night was $26,000. That was the night I flew over to England and fought for the world championship. You know, I look at a lot of these guys and the amount of money that they making now. It's just crazy to me. It's mind boggling. I went over there for $26,000 to capture something that I've been after since I was 10 years old. The green belt, WBC title. So that win right there, it was so important for me because that's kind of like what launched me and catapulted me in boxing. You know, I was a world champion now, and I knew that if I was to hold on to that title and I would defend that title over and over, one, my money would increase, but at the same time, I will be in the history books someday. You know, because that's the way I've always seen it. The champions always defend their title and they continue to do it over and over. And not only that, they continue to fight the best fighters in the world. These fighters don't do that nowadays, man. They don't want to face the best guys. It's ridiculous, you know. Because for me, it's about sport first. The money is important, but you need to understand if the sport comes first, the money's gonna come with it. It's simple as that. If you're facing the best guys out there, the money's gonna come with it. Take the risk, especially when you get to this point championship level. That's what you got to do. And then you become like myself in the Hall of Fame. Many people sit back and they say, "Oh, wow, it's Tim in the Hall of Fame, this and that and the third. He wasn't a good fighter. I fought the best guy.
Yeah.
That's why.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. I
And
mean,
when I fought him,
yeah. It's a if you go to Box Rec and you look,
yeah.
you'll know why he's in the Hall of Fame. You know why in the Hall of Fame.
And then I would say that the next biggest thing was for me is when I retired. That was the next biggest moment right there for me is when I retired, man. That's a victory in itself because I retired on my own terms, big dog. Boxing didn't retire me. I wasn't out there chasing the check. I left a lot of money on the table when I retired, and I made that choice because health is important. Health is right there with God. It's extremely important, and you can't live without health. And I've already paid my dues and took the massive amount of punches and damage and sacrificed enough, long enough. And I felt that it was my time to go, and I did it on my terms when I wanted to do it, as opposed to going until I'm 40, 43 years old, whatever, late age, and getting beat up by a young guy, and now I'm on life support. So this game is a dangerous game that you don't want to play. If you're not 100% focused in on it, don't do it. Don't play boxing. You gotta be. You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Yeah.
And I got to a point in my career where I was 1 foot in and I was 1 foot out, and I said, "Shoot, time to pick up that other foot and just go ahead and leave the game."
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, well, shoot.